Coming from the studio that brought you the OffBeat podcast and fueled by Hops' gaming rage, this is OffBeat Radio, bringing you Nintendo music from all games, hosted by Zuchini and Hops. Gamers, welcome to the first ever OffBeat Radio segment where you get to listen to all your favorite Nintendo songs. I don't know about you guys, but I am so hyped up about this, and you get to listen to our favorite Nintendo music and hang out with you guys for the next hour-ish. Speaking of the next hour, what we have coming up, we got music from Zelda, Fall Guys, and of course our favorite plumber Mario. But first, a song that is part of one of the greatest Mario sports games of all time. Here is Koopa Troopa Beach from the Mario Sports Mix on YouTube's best Nintendo music station, OffBeat Radio. from the elf to the pink gumball of furry. Gumball. Really? Well, he is pink. Okay, fair point. You're listening to Nintendo's music station, OffBeat Radio.
Tennis Aces, that was Vast Ruins on OffBeat Radio. I'm Hop, so I'll be hosting this episode with Zuchini on DJ, playing all these fine tunes for you people. Coming up next, we have a bunch of Mario Kart songs, because who doesn't love Mario Kart, you know? And then we got Mario and Luigi's Partners in Time, and Mario and Luigi's Partners in Time, I'm gonna say it right now, one of the greatest games of all time. Just going back in time, playing as Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, it's just great. I don't know how you could not like it. But coming up after this, we have Toad's Factory from Mario Kart Wii here on YouTube's best Nintendo station, OffBeat Radio. Super Mario 3D World is one of the greatest games of all time. And not really, it's just really fun and frustrating to play online. Well, you can watch Zuchini and Hops try to play this game online and beat this outrageous 3D semi-game. Don't miss Super Mario 3D World here on OffBeat Games. Minecraft, the game of blocks, the game that everybody loves, and is also one of the best-selling games of all time, if not the best. Minecraft, where Zuchini and Hops have failed and failed and failed again, and are on a new world, so don't miss any episode of Minecraft here on Offbeat Games.
Straight out of the Mushroom Kingdom music room for is the greatest hits from all genres. This is Offbeat Radio on YouTube. That was Yoshi's Mountain from Mario and Luigi's Partners in Time, and you're listening to YouTube's Nintendo radio station. I'm Hops, and we have all seen people rank Mario games and tell you what the greatest game of all time is. Well, according to one article that was posted a couple years ago, it indicates that the top 5 Mario games are as followed: Super Mario Maker 2, Super Mario 64, Super Mario World, Super Mario Galaxy, and Super Mario Odyssey at the number 1 spot. Okay, first off, why is Mario Maker 2 in the top 5? It's a great game, but it's not a top 5 game of all time. And Mario 64 should be in the top 3. Just disrespect. But Mario Odyssey does deserve the number 1 spot since it's the greatest game of all time, in my opinion. Tell us what you think the greatest Mario game of all time is in the comments below. But for now, we got more Mario music coming up on the way right here on Offbeat Radio. Did you ever wonder what NHL 13 or 64 or anything like that was like compared to like NHL 23 now? Well, luckily for you, here on Offbeat Games, we have Back in Time, where we go back and check a game from the past and really check what's changed since then. So don't miss Back in Time here on Offbeat Games.
Coming up, we have a bunch of songs. Obviously, we got songs from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which I think, besides Super Mario on the DS, was actually a really good game. I never got to play it full. I played like every other game. I didn't ever get to play this one fully. I really want to, and it's this and Mario Party 8, because as you guys know, I think Mario Party 8, is the best game of all time. So I just need to play these 2 games, and I'll be satisfied with my Nintendo career. But coming up next, we have the main theme from Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door.
Everyone wonder what it would be like to hear Jigglypuff sing? Well, it would sound something like his name, because that's all he says. Okay, you're listening in Offbeat Radio. Super Mario Bros. The series that debuted in 2006 with New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. In my opinion, that is one of the best games in the series. You're listening to YouTube's Nintendo music station, OffBeat Radio. I'm Hops, and have you ever played a Mario sports game? Of course you have. Hard debate, but the best sports game of all time was Mario Sports Mix on the Wii. Okay, think about it. All other Mario sports games are either tennis, golf, or, some sort of soccer. This game takes on 4 brand new sports games. Volleyball, which was okay. Basketball, which is almost as good as Mario Hoops 2 and 3, which was also a fantastic game. Dodgeball, which I am a god at because it was just that easy and I was just that good. And finally, hockey. Might be because I'm Canadian, but it's the greatest sport of all time and it takes the most skill and knowledge to play this game. If you haven't played it yet, you should 100% play this game because you're missing out on a good one. Coming up, we have music from Zelda and Kirby. But first, here's the theme of the hit game of the summer of 2020. Here is Survive the Fall from Fall Guys on OffBeat Radio. Going retro. We love going retro. Having a retro day. It's just fun. Don't miss retro time here on OffBeat Games, where our Hops and Zuchini check out games from the past. Like, what Wii Sports could have been like back in the day, or 64 games, or anything on the Switch's library that they have to play that is retro and they think they'll have fun with. So don't miss Retro Time. Playing the tunes from the Mario 64 piano, you're listening to Nintendo's best music station on YouTube, Offbeat Radio. soaking up all the tunes and becoming a music nerd that only plays what we tell it to. This is Offbeat Radio with a twist. Do you ever wonder what's going on in the world of Nintendo or in video games in general? Well, luckily for you, here on Offbeat Games, we have a podcast, the OnBeat Podcast, where we talk on Nintendo, video games, and rumors, etc. Well, we also get into some wacky stories, so make sure to tune into the OnBeat Podcast.
Going retro, who doesn't love retro time? You should tune into retro time whenever we do a retro time, because retro time is really fun and frustrating at the same time for me and Zuchini, who is on DJ playing these fine songs. And speaking of retro time coming up, we have a bunch of retro songs coming up. We're starting with kind of like a newer game, but it's a retro song. You'll know the song when I say it. Then we're doing Super Mario Bros. 2 and Super Mario Kart. You guys are gonna love these next couple songs. So stay with us here on Offbeat Radio, and from Super Mario Galaxy 2, here is Throwback Galaxy on YouTube's best Nintendo station, Offbeat Radio.
That was Mario Circuit from Super Mario Kart on OffBeat Radio. Over the next half hour, we hear music from the likes of Mario Kart 8, The Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong, and Metroid, but not just any Metroid game. No, this is Metroid Dread, the newest game in the series, which for some reason I find really hard, and I can't beat. But coming up, we have New Donk City from Super Mario Odyssey on YouTube's best Nintendo station. I ever wonder if it's possible to do crazy and wacky challenges in video games? Well, now you don't have to, since Can We Do It is a thing, where Hops and Zuchini try wacky challenges in video games, like going straight across Hyrule in a straight line, which was really hard, or making impossible Super Mario Odyssey jumps for beating Mario Party by Real Passing A. Anything that entertains and gets us frustrated. So don't miss Can We Do It here on OffBeat Games. The Koopa Troopers will be dancing along with you, no matter what the occasion. Believe me, we've tested this. Don't ask. YouTube's Nintendo radio station, OffBeat Radio.
Soul Falls from Super Mario Odyssey here on Offbeat Radio. That is one of the greatest songs. I think it's the greatest song in the game. Jump Up Superstar is pretty good, but it doesn't compete to this one. Why? Because I'm biased because I think what's that kingdom called? Oh my god, Cascade is the best kingdom of all time. And it's the best kingdom in the game. Why? Because I don't know, just fell in love with it. That's what really made me fall in love with the game first. You know, just and then the song music. Oh my god, the music. I love it so much. Coming up, we got some Animal Crossing Metro Dread here on Nintendo's best music station, Offbeat Radio.
Offbeat Radio, where you can always be player number one. Unless the Luigi thing, you're stuck being player number two. Sorry, bro. You're listening to Offbeat Radio. One of the greatest games of all time, Super Mario Odyssey, is here on Offbeat Games, where you can watch Hops play through this amazing game that is obviously the best game of all time and make rumors and crazy theories about the games that nobody else could think of. Make sure to tune into Super Mario Odyssey with Hops on Offbeat Games. You ever wonder if a game is still worth buying after years after it's done or released? Well, luckily for you, you can check that out as we have Is It Still Worth It here on Offbeat Games, where we have looked at a number of games. Super Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Minecraft, the Nintendo Switch itself, anything that fancies you. So make sure to see and check out Is It Still Worth It on Offbeat Games to make sure you're getting what you wanted. Alright, so we all know the EA sports games are usual, but have you ever played NHL Slapshot for the Wii? If not, you're missing out because this is one of the most amazing games. And you have so many different game modes, but the most notable one is Pewta Pro, where you start playing minor hockey and you work your way up through minor hockey to playing junior and eventually playing in the NHL. It is one of the most creative NHL games to ever be made in my opinion. So if you ever get tired of playing NHL 23, this game is a great alternative. We are coming to the end of the show, but first, we will hear some of the greatest Mario tunes, including the overworld from New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, here on YouTube's best music station, Offbeat Radio. Would you rather be stuck in a tower or be stuck in a tower while listening to us? I just wouldn't want to be stuck in a tower. Good point. Offbeat Radio.
Electrodome from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. What a great song that is. Well, that's it. That's it for us. Thank you for listening to the first Offbeat Radio Show, where we had such a great time and such great songs from Zelda to Kirby, of course, our boy Mario. Hopefully, we'll see you guys next time when the second Offbeat Radio Show goes up, whenever that'll be. But until that time arrives, I'm Hops. Zuchini is on DJ here. You're ready for a big, huge, better year from us. Thank you guys for listening to YouTube's best Nintendo station, and of course to send you all off. We couldn't forget this song. It's such a banger. Here is Sky Station Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2. And until next time, game on.